Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Ringwoods. We are at the moment on field 22. We are planting canola on this field. We'll be planting canola on field 2 as well. And we will be planting oats on field 21. Oat can wait until tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing that on day 4. We are on day 3 at the moment. It's mid-spring, so we're still on the planting season. We have a few more days until this season's gonna be over. So we're looking good. We did bought field 21. It's ours. We're gonna be planting oat on that field, and we had to take a loan so we can afford to buy that field. Obviously, we just started with field 22 and field 2. We were short on money. We didn't afford to buy that field, but like I said, we did took a loan. So now we own field 21 as well. We have, let's see, $325,000 on the loan that we took. We paid some back, and we're just at $6,933 on our bank account. But we do have the greenhouses that will bring us some money, so I'm not worried about running out of money. The loan interest will be hitting us hard tonight at midnight, but like I said, we do have some income coming in from the greenhouses, so we're still gonna be able to afford to buy our fertilizer and the seeds that we need. Let's take a look at some contracts. We do have 3 sewing jobs that are not paying all that great, but even if they were paying great, didn't, we were still not being able to do those contracts because they're sewing contracts and our seeder is busy on our own fields. We need to take care of our fields first before we worry about the contracts, the seeding contracts. So first, we need to take care of the fields that we own. That's the main priority at the moment. Then we are gonna be worrying about contracts and getting more money. Hopefully, other jobs will show up, better paying jobs. I hope. We don't have any huge fields, so not all the jobs will be paying great, but we'll do what we can in terms of contracts. We're gonna be happy with all the money that we can get, at least until we're gonna be able to pay back the loan, and then we're still gonna need obviously more and more money so we can buy more and more fields and more equipment as well. The more fields that we're gonna own, the more equipment that we're gonna need. But for now, let me just finish planting this field and I will see you guys when we're done. Okay, and we just moved over to field 2. We finished planting field 22. It's just not that small, but it's kind of small. It's not that big either, and I start to believe that it was a better idea to just turn this part in between the fields into arable ground, arable field, and make just one big field out of these 2 fields. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. We'll have 2 canola fields and 1 oat field. So we're gonna be doing that. We had to go back to the farm just before we finished field 22 and we refilled on fertilizer. We're using quite a good amount of fertilizer on our fields. It's not a big issue. We actually kind of need to, well, we do need to be using fertilizer on our fields. Obviously, it's gonna increase the yield. But we are down at $4,000 at the moment, and I have a feeling we're gonna be running out of fertilizer again before we finish this field. And to fill in the planter with fertilizer, we spend, I do believe it's kind of like 3,000 or something close to that. Yeah, I don't know how much we spent, 3,000 and some change. And we will be paying one more time. We're gonna need fertilizer on field 21 as well tomorrow when we're planting oat. But I do expect to have some income from the greenhouses, and that's gonna make it okay. And not to worry about it. We're gonna have some money, and if we don't have the money to buy more fertilizer and more seeds, if we need to buy more seeds as well, we're just gonna take some more money from the bank as a loan, and we're gonna be worrying about paying the entire loan later on. But that remains to be seen how much money we're gonna make, how much money we're gonna need. We're slowly increasing in money. Obviously, there's an income from the greenhouses. I have no idea if I can see the greenhouses in our shop menu or garage menu. If we do, yep, let's see, $125 per hour from each of the greenhouses. So it's good money, it's a steady income. All we had to do so far with the greenhouses was obviously just put some water in, and now we're having an income. Now we have an income, which is good. There's two more sowing jobs that popped up, but at the moment we're using our seeder, our planter on our own field. We still have to finish field 2 before we worry about contracts, and probably the best one is field 1. Sugar beets, I'm not really sure about that job. And field 15 is also sugar beet. So, and field 14 is also sugar beet. So it looks like we're gonna be planting sugar beets pretty soon. But for now, let me just finish this field. And what I'll do is I'm gonna finish this field, park our tractor back at the farm, sleep for the night because it's 6 o'clock already and we still have some work to do. So it's probably gonna get dark before we finish this field. And like I said, I will plant the tractor back, I'll park the tractor back at the farm and sleep for the night. And I will see you guys in the morning. Alright everyone, it's morning. We just slept through the night. We jumped into our truck, placed some more water into our greenhouses, and now we are at the refill point, at the buy point, and we're gonna be filling with fertilizer. We just filled in with seeds, and we paid $1,500 for the seeds and the fertilizer. Hopefully, well, I really doubt that this fertilizer that we have in the seeder at the moment is gonna be enough for field 21, but it doesn't matter. We did sleep through the night and we paid almost $1,400 for the loan, so that took us down a little bit in terms of our money in the bank account, but we do still have the income from the greenhouses, so we're not worried about money at the moment. Let's see, let's select, oops, I just skipped out. So let's go back and try to select that out that we're gonna plant. Okay, start the planter. We're gonna set GPS, obviously. It will help us a lot. It will help us finish this job faster and better. Let's take a look at the lines so we'll know that we're doing okay. We're just off of the field, just a little bit. It doesn't matter. Let's see, we're using 370 kilos per hectare in terms of fertilizer. It's not that bad. I think we used more on the canola, but I'm not 100% sure, so it doesn't matter. We're looking good. Let's take a look. pH value, obviously we did spray lime on all of our fields. Nitrogen value, it looks way better on field 2 and 22. But I know it differs in terms of what crops you have or you're planting. So we're gonna pretend that this is absolutely amazing and we don't need to do anything else. So let's worry about finishing this job. We're gonna be doing this for a while, but we'll be having all of our fields done properly. Everything is worked great. We sprayed lime, now we're seeding and we're using fertilizer as well. So pretty soon, once we're done with field 21, everything is gonna be done in terms of our field or our field work that we need to do. And then we can worry about contracts. Obviously, none of these contracts I really want to do. I don't know what's with this map and the sugar beet. Looks like all the fields on the map will be sugar beet. That's gonna be screwing us over when it's gonna come into harvesting time. If all the jobs will be harvesting sugar beet, I will quit the job. I will not do any of those jobs. I'll quit my farming life and I'll just sleep at the house for the entire summer and fall. We do not have the equipment to do a sugar beet harvesting job, so yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath that the equipment is gonna be really cheap and it's gonna be worth listening for the jobs. But that's something that we will be worrying about when it comes to harvesting time. For now, I'm just hoping there's gonna be better contracts after we're done with field 21. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm also hoping that we get rid of this loan sooner rather than later so we can buy some animals. We're gonna do cows and sheep and maybe a horse or two just for riding it, just for the fun. But we'll see about all of that when we're gonna be able to afford any of that. Now we're at almost $3,000 and we're paying I think 1400. It's close, like something like that, almost 1400 in terms of the interest that we pay. Let's see if I can find it anywhere. Property income, we're looking good on the property income. Only today we got 3360, and other we paid 1400, 1495. I have no idea what we paid that for. Looks like on Tuesday we paid $21,000 in others. I have no idea what other means. And yep, loan interest we paid last night 1,388. What the hell is other? What are we paying all this money for? Do I have some lease equipment? Or what's that other stuff that we're paying money for? Property maintenance, we paid 15,000 on Monday. Let me stop for a second. Property maintenance 15,000 on Monday, 100 Tuesday, and yesterday $101. Yep, I have no idea what that's all about. Hopefully I'm gonna see later on what's that. What we're paying all that money for. Now I just start crashing into some trees. Like I always crash into something. But for now, let's not worry about this kind of stuff. It kind of bothers me because I have no idea what we're paying for. We already, maybe it's the fertilizer and the seeds, and yeah, it could be. No, fertilizer cost is right here, but we did both fertilizer and seeds, and it won't show up into this menu, so it's probably under other. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Worrying about it still won't make me realize what we pay that money for, so I'm kind of guessing it's about seeds and fertilizer, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna pretend that I don't know what we paid for and it's seeds and fertilizers, so let me just stop talking for now and let me finish this job, this field, and I'll see you guys in a quick moment. Alright, and we just finished planting oat on field 21. It's our own field. So now all of our fields, the three of them are planted. We have canola on field 2 and 22 and oat on field 21. We did not have to refill the planter again with fertilizer. Obviously, we did not use that much fertilizer as we did on canola. But that's something probably to do with precision farming. It's maybe calculating whatever crop is using in terms of fertilizer. I'm really happy about that. I can't complain that we didn't spend too much money on fertilizer. And now I am trying to fill in with fertilizer. Now I did. Obviously I didn't have enough money, so let's borrow 5,000. Should be more than enough for our fertilizer. Yep, $1,700 for fertilizer. We really do need to get some contracts started, so we're gonna go ahead and accept the sowing job on field 4. It's quite a big field, but it doesn't matter, we really do need the money. It's close to our farm as well, so it's working out great. So let's see which is gonna be the best way for us to get to that field. Yeah, probably just straightforward, and just behind our bunkers it's field 4. So let's go through here. There's even a tiny road leading up to the field, and why not, let's just start over from the northeastern part of the field, and that means we're gonna finish right here close to the farm. So let's do that. And I do believe that we still need to be planting oat for the contract. Yep, it is oat, at least it's not sugar beet again. And there's one fertilizing job on field 24, one cultivating job on field 11. both are paying really bad. So I'm not doing the cultivating contract. Maybe I will consider about the fertilizing job for 3,200, or maybe the cultivating one since we desperately need the money. But for now, let's just worry about finishing this job on field 4, and then we're gonna worry about more contracts. We'll see. Yeah, I should probably start GPS. That will be the best idea. So we have GPS set up. We're gonna follow GPS. It should already have the width set up, so I don't worry about that. Let's see, 3%. This job will take close to forever, so let's see. Yep, let's stop right here. Forget about GPS. Let's start course play so we can do something else. I'm not gonna go with headland passes, there's no need for that. Let's see. I don't know where he's going, why he's going to the left. Maybe he's trying to fix something, or maybe he's just going crazy. Let's see which he's going. Oh yeah, he's going. Well, course play set it the wrong way, so let's. I don't know why I turned around. I didn't need to do that. So let's go this way. Start course play. Let's see how he's doing. Going, doing fine. We're gonna check on this worker later on. He's probably gonna run out of fertilizer, and since we do have a sprayer sitting around doing nothing back at the farm, let's accept the fertilizing job and let's see, jump into our other tractor. Well, I'm not gonna just drop all this lime, and we cannot afford to buy any more fertilizer just to test that sprayer, so we're gonna use this one. Let's see, field 24. Let's try to find that field. All the way up north is one of the fields that come with the farm. If you wanna buy the northern farm, it comes with field 23 and field 24. We could just use auto drive to get to that farm, but we're not, we're just gonna drive ourselves. We did set up a network going to that farm when we hold all the crops from the other silo over to our silo at this farm that we own. So for now it doesn't matter, we're just gonna drive ourselves. It's just a short drive. We're gonna get there. That contract is not gonna take long at all, especially with the width on this sprayer. And that's the fun straight in front of us. We are almost there. All we need to do after is obviously find a field. So we're gonna cut through the fun, reach the field, start spraying, see if we're using any fertilizer. We didn't last time, we were trying to do some fertilizing jobs. I have no idea if it's a bug or if it's a mod conflict, but that remains to be seen. Let's wait for the sprayer to unfold completely. Let's back down a little bit so we're doing the best job that we can. And let's start driving, see what happens. It looks like we're still not using any fertilizer. We are at 70% on fertilizer and we're not using any. I have no idea what we're using now, so I really don't know. We were using when we were driving outside of the field, so do we at least, yeah, we are completing the contract, but we're not using any fertilizer. I really don't know what the issue is, and since I don't know what the problem is, I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know if I can fix it, to be honest. But for now, let's collect the money from the fertilizing job, 3,215. So let's get that. Let's drive back at the farm. We will reach the farm. Obviously, we're gonna park the sprayer. We're gonna jump back into our tractor with the seeder attached. That is at the moment doing a contract on field 4. We're gonna stop course play, finish that job ourselves because it's gonna be way faster than if we're gonna let course play do the job. But anyway guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. It's getting pretty long already. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. It will help the channel grow. And that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on our next episode.